Welcome back to Exotic Industries. We now have some concrete evidence of this material. And I'll just take that. I guess I have now 250 concrete. And I will just try to not collide with everything while going to a place where I might build roboports, and I might just do that somewhere around here. There are red circuits already. I think I will need red circuits for roboports. And steel beam and steel mechanical parts. There are steel mechanical parts and steel beams. I might just take from this belt or basically there. So if I somewhere build this in between here, I will have roboports available. I just need to get around these accumulators. Okay, another assembler. A robot replacer requester chest. I wonder if this is for the purpose of upgrading robots. So there are heavy cargo bots and logistic bots, heavy construction bots and just construction bots. I guess I have those flying robot frames already. I just need to make the robots with them. And there is a lack of lubricant. I don't know why. Might have to do with these science packs. There are quite a lot of them. Anyway, I want to have roboports. And the concrete is what I need to provide. One idea was to have so many roboports already that I might just build this connection from there to there, so I don't need to build a belt for the concrete, but I will just figure out whether concrete is used for much else it is. So maybe I should actually put concrete on a belt and integrate it into the bus. I'm not sure exactly when and where to start with the construction bots. Basically, I guess I wanted to have them so I can more automatically build the bus and then also turn the bus up, because I don't really want to deal with the enemies right now. I might of course try to invest into military stuff. I could make laser turrets. Maybe that would be a good idea at some point. Not sure what the minigun can do compared to other things. The range is higher than the machine gun. Shooting speed is higher. I don't know if it says anything about the damage. Doesn't look like it says anything. So we have 5 robopods right now, but I want more than those, so I will try to connect the concrete. Let's see if it's a good idea to drive through here. And also if I can find a spot to get the concrete through. I guess these green circuits are not actually here on this lane, they are just temporarily going through there. I might as well just send them down here and then up, and then I have this space available for something. Right now it looks like below the lamps and these electronic parts there is some space. Except if these... no, these are going next to the storage tanks, so they are not actually blocking this path. Or not for long, at least. This is also just here temporarily. So I guess I will try generally going on this lane, which is not available everywhere, so I guess I might try to introduce that there. And I will just prepare this already and maybe build it backwards. And I will just try to use one of the sides of this belt. And yes, I wanted to actually get rid of the green belt here, or green circuit belt, even though it doesn't help with the building of this concrete belt. But it's still nice to send it around somewhere else. This is just slightly too short, so I will rather do this. Need to actually go there. And now I guess I can continue with the concrete belt, but I will have to continue this basically on a different spot. I also think I might just redo the lamp and send the lamps this way. And that will allow me to have the concrete belt where the lamp belt is currently. Then I just need to find a good solution for these electronic parts. That's actually how they are called. I tend to forget how things are called, and then I just wonder whether I'm saying the right things. So this will just feed in from there, and then this can just go like this, and I can remove the lamp belt completely. So I will have a bunch of lamps in my inventory. I guess I will just deliver them to the source. Theoretically, this would actually allow me to just build the concrete belt where it needs to be. Maybe I will do that. I will not do any research now. Although I think I'm still properly protected against the biters, at least the pollution isn't going too far out. So now I have built all these belts there, and I guess I will make all of that useless again by rebuilding this in the correct location. I think doing it properly now is a good thing for the future. Can't go there yet. Or can't build there yet when I'm not going there. And I will try to take the car along with me a bit. Don't want to only build from the car because that's kind of dangerous. But at least a bit. Okay, this can be dismantled. And then there's a chest. I can just take stuff from this belt. And then make this belt actually better. Okay, just need to go to the lamp source and put all these lamps back there. I have, I guess, 9 stacks almost. Sadly, I can't just... I think there's no hot key for putting things into red chest slots. Basically, force transferring. Okay, that's all these lamps. I don't know if I might just keep 1 stack in case I want to light up something. And the reason why I build things backwards sometimes is just to measure out the longest distance I can do with an underground belt. Sometimes the longest distance is not long enough. Guess I can't rotate the car. And I will have to tunnel this. I guess this is my goal. And I wonder whether someday, or maybe now even, I might go even further left. Maybe now. So I'm doing things a bit more properly and the concrete will not travel too far away from the bus. So maybe since there are some machines, I will just start introducing the concrete here. And I want to only fill one side. I seem to be lacking stone bricks. Which is fine, I guess. So now only the right side will get concrete. Finally, I will repair the car. Only to probably collide with something again in a moment. I hope not, but that's the history of my being. So I think the right side contains the concrete. It's just been a moment and I already forgot probably. Just want to see whether anything happens, whether there's anything that I didn't consider. Should be alright. And I will just try to send the concrete down to the Roboport factory. Sometimes I'm forgetting that I'm not in the car or that I am in the car and then I do the wrong controls. Somewhere about here. Can I do this? Should I do this? I guess I will do this. So it's just one misaligned. I will have to do a bunch of underground belts. And I hope I have enough for them. I don't think the car has any, but I can just fetch some. I'm quite close to where they are produced. Let's also get some of these belts, and maybe I should throw in some of those. This had to happen. Okay. Can I get past the chest? Yes, I can. And then I can just do this. And now we have production of roboports. I will just make 20, I think, if the stack size is still just 5. Probably very soon I also need to make passive provider chests, so I need to make containers from steel beams. They have 48 stacks. storage size. I guess that's the same as vanilla. Container filtering. I guess I wonder whether each slot in the chest is filterable. Anyway, I first need to get construction robots. I don't know if I... Okay, I can make requester chests, so that means that I can have logistic bots actually doing something. Now I just need to make these robots. Maybe I will just send steel beams and red circuits somewhere, or maybe I will send these flying robot frames down and produce robots down here. I don't think the flying robot frames are used anywhere down here yet, so I will have to initially send them down. So far they are only just produced and on the bus. Nothing going anywhere yet. And I want to know how I might increase my lubricant production. I think this is producing lubricant. I'm not sure if this is the correct green. Yes, it's lubricant. Lubricant distillate is not enough. I don't know why. Might have to get over there and check things. I don't have enough heavy oil distillate. I have some kerosene. Okay, but that's also a byproduct of medium oil distillate. I wonder whether I just need to increase the oil refining. There's a lot of residual oil. That might be problematic. I don't know if residual oil is properly dealt with. This makes light oil. And I assume that light oil is split properly. Maybe I need to make sure that I don't produce too much light oil from kerosene, probably. I'm not sure what the issues there are. So I can make plastic soon. Petroleum gas gives me plastic and sulfur. And I guess I could always try to make solid fuel. And I can use that for drill fluid. But I will need to check that soon. Anyway, my idea was now to take flying robot frames down. At least I think there shouldn't be anything else on that belt yet. Maybe later there might be something. Okay, the heavy bots want iron chests and electronic parts. And the heavy construction bots want fast inserters instead of the chest. Green and steel, red and steel. I guess that is similar to vanilla, except for the steel maybe, I'm not sure. Didn't actually set these recipes. Can't use productivity there, I guess I wouldn't have expected that. For some reason there are red belts. I guess that was because I needed to replace this, and that is still an issue sometimes, that these belts can land, or that something can land on the belts if the inventory is full. Okay, steel beams. I think I will just try to split this. And filter the steel beams. And then I need red and green. For now, limit this to 2 stacks. I think I'm a bit lazy. Or maybe this is already properly split, so I can just do this. I almost wanted to say I would just take a random belt containing green circuits and just take it over here. So now I need red circuits, and there I will literally just take the energy crystals along. Okay, now I have both kinds of bots. Maybe now I need to think about a system where exactly I would place robobots. That's an achievement for 50 construction bots. I might get the same for logistic bots. Where would I see that? I can't search the milestones, but apparently I get them. Probably there, yes. And then there are the heavy counterparts, and there's Hertz logistic bot and Tesla construction bot. I guess they might be even better. And I built those rails to make sure that if I build a rail system at some point, that the roboports wouldn't be in the way of that. Just need to make sure. That these roboports don't interfere too much with the bus. And I need to send power to them. This one doesn't have power yet. So I guess I will provide a few repair packs if I had any. I guess I need to automate the production of those. Not sure whether I did that already. They are only in me. I don't have any automated production yet. Okay, so I guess one stack of each will just go into that roboport. And I will try to keep this system, even if I might have to move something then. Like this belt. I hope there is still enough. Cannot reach, that's a problem. And another problem, of course, now is that I would need to build and replace all of these roboports manually. And now I get a bunch of stuff into my inventory that I don't need. And I will still have to build containers and these logistic chests. Okay, there is a boiler on the wrong side of the belt. And so on. I guess this will be number 5. Which is really in a bad place. So maybe I will not do this right now. That seems a bit more realistic there, but also problematic. Maybe I don't need to be so stringent with the placement, at least at the moment. I can always improve that later, or maybe only do this stringent placement for everything I build from now on, but not all the places that are already there. But I think that's good progress for this episode. Thank you for watching.